Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing an eye look. As you can see, I already have my eyebrows done. We are going to be using the Voss Pro palette. So we are just going to get some shadow insurance on our lids and we are going to jump right in. On both sides. Okay, and from the Voss Hashtag Palette, this is what she looks like. We are going to be taking the shade Saucy with just a fluffy brush. And I'm going to put this all in the crease. Then we are going to take, we're going to take this shade down here. It's this purple shade. It's called Sunset. We're going to take that one on the same fluffy brush. And we're going to drag that in the crease as well. Blending upward. So we can soften those edges as we go. And I'm just going to blend that down onto the outer corner of my eye. Like so. That's what we got going on. Next we are going to take TBT. It is this next matte purple shade. And we are going to take a smaller fluffy brush. And we're just going to get into the crease just a little deeper. So this is the Morphe E18 brush. And that we're going to stick right in the crease here. This is going to be more of like a targeted color. Because it's going to go right in the blending that up just ever so slightly, just so there's not like a super harsh line, but so you can still tell it's there. And then lastly, we are going to take that same E18 with the last purple shade called Life, and this one we're going to tuck right in that same spot. And then I'm going to take that first fluffy brush that I was using from Tarte, and we're going to blend this up. Just so we've got like a nice gradient effect and nothing's too harsh. Tarte Shape Tape in Fair. And I'm just going to take a little dab on the back of my hand. And I'm going to take a flat, what is this? The Morphe E19. This is like a really just a flat concealer. And we are just going to trace out the crease. We're just going to essentially cut our crease, but we're only going to cut it halfway. Like so. We're just gonna cut it halfway like that. So because we stuck those colors like strictly in the crease and we weren't real sloppy with it, that helped to like cut the natural crease so we didn't have so much work to do. That way cutting the crease with concealer isn't as difficult. And then we are going to take the ColourPop Golden State of Mind palette, and we are going to take this third shade over, which is like a white shade, but then once you get it on, it turns like an iridescent pink, and that's what we want for this look. So we're going to take that just with a finger, and we're going to place that all up in that crease that we just cut. I'm gonna take that E18 brush again from Morphe, and we're just gonna, if you like, I got a little bit outside the crease, we're just gonna take that brush and dust it off so that cut crease looks super tight. Like so. Then what we're going to do is we're going to dip back into the Violet Voss Hashtag Palette, and we're going to go to this ILY shade. It is a black shade, and we're going to use this on a fluffier brush. So I'm going to take a Morphe M518 brush, and we're just going to dip just a little bit because black can get crazy real fast. And we're going to take this to the outer corner here and just do small circles inward. And then just dust it up the crease a little bit. Like so. And then again on the other side. And then what I'm gonna do is on the same brush here, I just sort of dusted it off. I'm gonna dip back into this Life, which is the purple, the last purple shade. And I'm gonna dust that over top of the black. Dose of colors. You've got the glue up here, and then you have the shimmer down here. It comes as like a stack. The only thing it says on the bottom is 34615, and I know that's not the shade. And I'm gonna use that Morphe E19 brush that we used to cut our crease. I'm gonna take a dab of this and stick it right on the inner corner. Now that we have our eyes done, we are going to move on to foundation. Excuse me. So I already have my moisturizer on. As far as primer, I'm going to be using this Nars Pore and Shine Control Primer. And I just like to rub it on my fingers first and then rub it in. And my nose area is super, super oily, and so is my chin. My forehead's not so bad, it's just like the lower half of my face. So that's where I tend to stick the primer because I don't really need it anywhere else. So I just use it where I need it. And like I said, that was the Nars Pore and Shine Control Primer. And then we're gonna go back in with the Huda Beauty. I say back in because that's what I use to cut my eyebrows with. Huda Beauty foundation in Angel Food. And today I'm actually going to try it with a brush. This is the Sigma F80 brush. What it looks like. I look very ghostly in the camera, but I think that's just because of my ring light. And then I'm just gonna dab it out with a beauty blender because I have some brush lines that I don't really like. I don't want to see brush lines. So that's that. Now we are going to take some concealer and conceal these under eye bags. And for that, I just use this Nars. What is this? Soft Matte Complete Concealer. It's the potted concealer from Nars. And it's in the shade Light 1. And I just go in with a finger because we all know Nars can be used with the finger. And I just get this real close to my under eye bags. And then I sort of just blend it down my face here. Like so. Okay. And now I'm just going to take a beauty blender and pat that so there's no wrinkles or fingerprints before we put on powder. And I'm going to take the Coverfx, what is this? I believe it's just the, oh, Perfect Setting Powder. So just the Coverfx setting powder. And I'm gonna tap a little into the lid. And then on that same beauty blender, I'm just gonna dab some from the lid on here. And I'm just going to press this into my under eye area. And then I'm gonna repeat over here. And then I'm gonna drag what's left onto the edge of my nose. And then onto my chin. Like so. Since that's the place that gets like really oily for me, that's where I put my powder. I don't really like putting powder anywhere else because I feel like it makes me look cakey. So I just target it to the areas that I need it. And then we are going to go in with some contour. So this is going to be the Park Avenue Princess Chisel Palette from Tarte. And I like to use these two shades. These two here. They're the middle two. And I like to use it on this Tarte brush. It is dirty, I apologize. But it's just like an angled fluffy brush. But I just dip into Carrot and Princess Cut. And then I drag it right here. And then I drag it up my temple, staying close to my hairline. And then I just do little circles up here on my forehead, right above my brow. Just because I feel like my forehead is huge. And then I connect the two right up by my hairline. Like so. And then I'm going to dip in it just a little more and I'm going to drag this under my jaw so I don't look like I have 12 chins. And then on the other side, the tip here, I'm going to dip in those same two shades, but I'm going to contour my nose here. Like so. And then I'm going to take, this is a Sigma, this is the flat angled kabuki brush. I just like the way this one feels. So I'm just gonna drag what I just contoured down onto the edge of my nose so it's not so severe. Like that. Good. Next, I'm going to take the a round brush. So like this one will work. This is a round kabuki from Sigma, the F82. And I'm going to dip into the lightest shade, which is Halo. And I'm going to dab that on the bridge of my nose, again under my eyes. I know we put powder there once before. This is what I do. And then now I put it in the center of my forehead. and then on my chin. Under my contour, and that's that. And then I'm gonna take an extremely fluffy brush. This is the Morphe MB1, and I'm just gonna dust my whole face. Just because I didn't want any extra powder like hanging around. We are going to move on to blush, and for blush I'm going to be using Tarte's Blush Bliss palette in the shade Graceful. It's this second shade here. It has the, it's the only one in the pan that has like a bunch of shimmer. This Lovable has like a teeny bit of shimmer, but I like the ones with shimmer in them. Shimmer in them, shimmer in them, shimmer in them. And I'm just going to take an angled brush from Tarte and dip into that and drag this up on my cheeks. And we place this directly above the contour, but not so high as it's in the highlighter range. So an even middle. And then I do drag this up into like my temple here. That's just how I like it. Because I don't do like apples of the cheek blush, because it's personal preference, I don't like that. I don't like that on me. Some people it looks really cute on. I just feel like my face is too fat. So if I put it right on the apples of my cheek, stop smiling, my cheeks drop, and then my blush is like down here by my mouth area, and it's just like, what? What did you do there? So that is the reason why I don't like apples of the cheek blush. But it really does look good on some people. It's just not what I prefer. I'm more so like the side of the face kind of blush. Just like this. And then for a highlight, we are also using Tarte, but this is not intended to be a highlighter. I just used it as a highlighter and was like, yes, because I saw one of the girls on the Snapchat for Tarte, on Tarte Snapchat do it, and I was like, holy moly, we have to try this. So this is the Chrome Paint Shadow Pot in the shade Top Yacht. So I can show you what that looks like here. It just looks like this, but it is a beautiful, it's a beautiful, beautiful shade. And for this, I actually will be using a fan brush. Typically I don't, but I like to use this with this one. So I just dip into it, and then I just do circles with this fan brush. And then you can see that highlight. And then I am going to take that little Morphe E19 brush, the one we used for concealer in the inner corner highlight. And I'm going to try to pick some up with that brush and put this under my brow. It might work better with my finger, but I just have fat fingers, so I don't want to get it everywhere. Like so. And then all we have to do is slap on some lipstick and we would be good to go. I'm not actually gonna put on lipstick right now. Just kidding, we're not good to go. I need some lashes. So let's put on some lashes. Okay, so these lashes that we got here are the Eylure Vegas Nay Platinum Princess Lash. And they look like these. And the glue that I will be using is Andrea Brush On Strip Lash Adhesive. This one or the Ardell Brush On Strip Lash Adhesive are my two favorite lash glues. So we're gonna let them sort of get tacky. And then we're going to press them on. Super close to your lash line. That way these monstrosities look as normal as possible. Like these. And then what I like to do is I like to just take and like push up on my lashes. To kind of give them like some curl and some lift without actually like having to curl them since they're false lashes. So I just like push on them. Like that. And then we just repeat. Look at like look how dramatic this eye looks now compared to that one. It's crazy what lashes can do. Like it literally took this whole look to like a whole new level. And then we're gonna pop on a little mascara. And I'm just using the Lights Camera Lashes from Tarte. So I just give myself some mascara. And then I do the bottom lashes as well. And then for an added touch, I'm just gonna take Marc Jacobs gel liner in, what is this? Blacker. And I'm just going to push it up into my tight line here. Again, just to make my lashes look more cohesive and fuller. Like that. That one does tickle a teeny bit. And then the last step of this makeup look is we're going to dip back into this Violet Voss palette with that E18 brush in Life. That's that purple shade. And you're gonna take this under your lash line. Now that that is done, this is the final look. Like I said, you can put lipstick on. I'm not going to. I still have to like eat and do those things and I don't want it to smear. I'll put it on before I go to work. But this is what we got going on. Let me zoom you in here so you can get a good look at what's happening. That is everything we did today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a requested look. I did this a couple days ago when I got the Violet Voss Pro, the hashtag palette. When I got that one in, I did this look and everyone was like, girl, what you got on your face? And I was like, I'll do a tutorial. So here it is. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave me some comments down below and let me know what you think of this video. That's all I have. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye!